Welcome everybody to D-Man Podcasts. Today I'm going to give a quick history lesson on the AFL/VFL, how it all began, the teams, and da-di-da-di-da. So let's begin. The AFL started as the VFL in 1897. There were 8 teams in the inaugural season. Those 8 teams were Carlton, Collingwood, Essendon, Fitzroy, Geelong, Melbourne, South Melbourne and St Kilda. All part of the AFL currently, somewhat in 2025. In 1908, a very popular team joined the VFL, that being Richmond. Alongside Richmond joined a smaller team called University. Now you're wondering, who the hell is University? Well, they didn't play very long. They didn't last until 1914 where they disbanded, finishing every season at the bottom of the ladder and losing 41 consecutive games. In 1925, 3 more very popular teams joined the league, that being Footscray, Hawthorn and North Melbourne. Now the league would consist of 12 teams for the next 50 years, until 1982 where the first major change occurred in the VFL that no one expected. South Melbourne, they moved up to Sydney. And from then on, major changes happened to the VFL. It was the year 1986. 2 brand new teams were created and joined the VFL the next year in 1987. That being the West Coast Eagles, still existing today, and the Brisbane Bears. And then came 1990, the biggest change to the VFL. It would be renamed the AFL to rebrand to its more national status. 1991, the Adelaide Crows would join the competition. And the next year, in 1992, an historic moment happened in the AFL. The first ever interstate team won the premiership, that being the West Coast Eagles. In 1995, a second Perth team would be introduced to the AFL, that being the Fremantle Dockers. In 1996, the AFL would celebrate their 100th anniversary. But it would come with some sad news. The much-loved Fitzroy Lions would go broke, and they would merge with the Brisbane Bears to form the Brisbane Lions. In 1997, the Port Adelaide Magpies, they would join the AFL as the Power. Talking about Port Adelaide, in 2004 they would win the premiership and would be the first time that 2 interstate teams would play off in the grand final. In 2009, the AFL decided to enter a second Queensland-based team, that being Gold Coast. Originally the plan was to move North Melbourne up to the Gold Coast, but North Melbourne didn't like that idea, so in 2011 the Gold Coast Suns joined the AFL. In 2012, the newest team in the competition, the Giants, joined the AFL. And now we come to 2025. The league consists of 18 teams, 10 in Victoria, 2 in each state. And guess what? There's a team coming to Tasmania in a couple of years. They're going to be known as the Tassie Devils. Alrighty guys, I hope you enjoyed listening to my podcast. I'm going to try to release a few podcasts a week. This is my first one done. I hope you enjoy.